That screenshot I just showed you guys, that shows a 10-pound bag falling out of Matt Fraser's rucksack, which was the first event for the day. He did not turn around and pick it up. That came from Dave Castro's Instagram. The fact that he did not turn around, pick it up, and put it back in the bag has the CrossFit world upside down. It's on his head. It doesn't know what's going on. Because Matt Fraser, at the end of day 3, is not winning. So that's the controversy today. Like, there was a major penalty for that, and I think the penalty was unfair. So, day 2 of the CrossFit Games is in the books. We have seen a lot today. The individuals had 3 events, the teams had 2 events, and there was a lot going on. Event 3, the ruck is basically what it was called. It was a run. It was a 6K run with that ruck backpack. Every 1.5K you're adding 10 pounds to it, and it was a mass start, which means the men and the women all went at the same time. 100 athletes all going, and there wasn't too many implication changes in that event until we discovered Matt Fraser dropped one of the 10-pound bags out of his backpack and failed to pick it up. But at the end of the day, here are the top 5 men, and part of me is going to sound like a genius because you guys can go back and look at my picks to finish top 3. I know there's still 2 days left, but we're getting here. So number 1, Noah Olson, believe it or not the first time he has ended the day on top of the leaderboard. That happened in 2014, his rookie year, but we all know that Rich Froning ended up winning that year. Matt Fraser is number 2. Side note with Noah Olson as well, he did win the very last event, which was Mary, a 20-minute AMRAP of 5 handstand push-ups, 20 pistol squats, and 15 pull-ups. First event win ever in his CrossFit career, so congratulations to him. Matt Fraser is in second, but it's only about a 2-point difference. Number 3 in my pick to podium was Jacob Hepner. That's exactly where he's sitting right now. Number 4, we have Scott Panchak, and number 5, we have Adrian Moonweiler. The notable men in the positions that they're sitting in, outside of that top 5, number 6, James Newberry. Number 8, Bjorn Carl Gudmundsson, or BKG. Number 10, Pat Vellner. Got some work to do in the next 2 days, but he's sitting solid to make it to those Sunday cuts, because we will see them down to the top 10, maybe at some point Saturday, maybe into Sunday. We don't know yet, but the field has been cut down to 20 for both the men and the women. Number 11, we've got Cole Sager. 14, Lucas Holberg. And number 20, just making it, Willie Georges, who was a top 10 finisher last year. The surprise cuts from the men's side, Brent Fikowski. I thought he had enough to at least make it to Saturday, but I guess not. He had a pretty poor showing on the very last event of the day. I think he was well down there, like 18th, 19th, well down there, but not enough to make up for the poor start. So his CrossFit Games is unfortunately done. Sean Sweeney, he hasn't been a top 10 kind of guy, so I mean, I can't say it's too much of a surprise, but he's finished in 24th. 25th, Alex Vigneault is out. 29th, our favorite wildcard pick, Ben Smith, finishing 29th overall. And then a surprise lower athlete, because he has worn the leader jersey a couple times in the past, Jan Koski, 37th. But event 4, which was a sprint couplet, which is essentially a sled push with 15 bar muscle ups, and then back to that sled push, which the sled pushes were 172 feet. He had a big time struggle, and honestly, I do not like sled pushes when it comes to the CrossFit Games. The grass isn't even for everyone across the whole field, so it makes that playing field super tough for everybody, and you never know what you're going to get. And that's just kind of my opinion. Sure, you can say it's the CrossFit Games and everything got to be prepared for it. I just think that if you're going to make an event, the event needs to be even for everyone, and there's no way to control the grass. Therefore, it's not even for everyone. Moving on to the individual ladies, really no surprises here. Tia Toomey did lose the lead for a bit, but she did gain it back. So your top 5, you got Tia Toomey 1, number 2, Kari Pierce, number 3, Kristen Holte, number 4, we have Jamie Green. Number 5 is a surprise in Anna Frekou. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. It does appear that she is an athlete from Greece. And then our notable finishers, the list is long because basically the women They made it through, should have made it through, but we still don't see Sarah Sigmundsdottir in that top 5 position that everyone was looking for. We've got number 6, Amanda Barnhart, number 7, Brooke Wells, number 8, Bethany Shabber made a big move today, and good on her. Number 9, Haley Adams, so she drops out from 6th to 9th at the end of event 3. Believe it or not, she was actually 4th, so it's crazy to see the youngster and how well she's doing. Number 10, Annie Thorsdottir, 13, Carol Ann Reason-Thibault, number 15, Katrin Davis-Daughter, 16, Sam Briggs, 18, Laura Horvath, and number 20, barely making it from that final cut spot, just doing enough in that final event of Mary, is Sarah Sigmundsdottir. I hope to God that tomorrow brings a lot of barbells to put in her hands so she can make that move up the leaderboard, because we haven't seen any barbells except for the first event with the squat snatches where she had an issue with a judge. So really, this has just been run. This is all it is. Every event is just run, aside from Mary, which is that 20-minute AMRAP in a traditional CrossFit workout. The cuts, or the notable cuts from the women's side, not necessarily surprises. Emma McQuaid, Danny Spiegel, which was a national champion for the U.S., finished in 27th, did not make that final cut. Colleen Foch in 28th, 30th. We had Courtney Haley, and 39th we had Ike Gilfendottir not making it through. Not a bunch of surprise on the women's side, but I mean, other than within that top 20, the seeding and the sorting and where they're placing really isn't lining up. And I just hope that Dave Castro isn't quite the prick that everyone says he is, and we do more than one event since a cut, because we have literally seen cuts after every single event on the individual side so far this weekend. I really hope that now that we're down to the top 20, we can actually have 2 to 3 events between the competitors so they can kind of sort each other out. I hope Saturday is a full day of the top 20, and then at the end of Saturday we do that final cut down to 10, and then Sunday is just a full contest between the top 10. That's really what I'm hoping for. I think it's going to make the women's competition much more exciting. The men's competition, I think, who's in the top 10 now, you might see a couple drop off, probably not a lot though, so it's going to be a fight to get to that top 10, and it's going to make tomorrow very exciting. And speaking of exciting, CrossFit Mayhem Freedom, they literally just crushed the workout of the day. It was that Strongman Sphere. They were in the second heat. They gave themselves like 6 seconds to win. My battery's about to die, and it already died on me once. So quickly, the top 5 teams, we got Mayhem Freedom, CrossFit Krypton, Invictus, OC3 Black, and Central Beasts. So those are the top 5. Moving on. So thank you for watching the video today, guys. My apologies for the technical errors. Won't happen again, especially if I want to make a gig at this. So thank you for watching the video today, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, everybody, burger power.